Hey class, I hope you had a great weekend. I am sure you're so excited to have another week of school at home. I know I'm excited to teach you from home. And without further ado, let's get into our weekly vlog number 3. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to give a quick rundown of our assignments for April 27th through the May 1st week. So we're going to start with math. So within Schoology, and we're in math. So I click the math button, and we have all of these different things that we could click, but we are going to focus on this week's folder, April 27th through May 1st. And the one thing you'll notice different about this week is there's only 3 lessons with a challenge at the end, and then our IXL completion anytime you'd like to work on that for this week, M17 and M18. Lesson 1 has 2 pages, and they're in your student book. So if you were able to get your materials from school, it would be page 175 and 177 in your star book. Lesson 2 is from page 95 in your homework book, and lesson 3 is page 96 from your homework book. Remember when you click a lesson, so if I click lesson 1, this is the lesson in the PDF, Unit 5, Module 2, Lesson 1 PDF. And then I have 2 different videos from the Math Antics that kind of go along with this lesson. So multi-digit multiplication and Math Antics factoring. So we're going to do some multiplication and factoring for that first lesson. And then went all the way back through. Lesson 2 is called the Tangerine Problem Part 1, and that's from your homework book. And this is a problem that kind of builds on itself. So it's a multi-layered problem. And then the same thing with the lesson 2. Okay. So that's math. And then on the challenge, if you want to try the challenge, I gave you a little lesson that you can look at, which is I made a little video about the page that's here. It cut off early on me, so I didn't get through the whole page, but I got through the first 3, which I think was the most important anyway. So watch my video and then try the challenge and submit it if you can. Let's see. And then the IXL at the end. And then I also have the answer key if you need it. So if you ever need the answer key, I just left it there at the bottom. So that's math. Reading, remember it's in your portal. And it is in your Wonders. And read the stories. There'll be questions in Schoology again. After you read the questions, when you read the story, you're going to go back into your ELA folder. And then, so that's not, we don't have the folder yet, but once that's upgraded, Mrs. Sampson will put the questions in your either orange, blue, or green book. You answer those, submit, and she'll have a look at those. So that's reading. That's your Wonders. I want to get in the student edition. That was my teacher edition. So here's what yours will look like. And read. Here are the stories from this week. Looks like we're all about space, which is awesome. Okay. You could do any of these things this week as well, right? Games, words to know, which is our vocab, and read. Social studies. So let's see. I think I want to go to this social studies. So this is a student's version. So I have lesson 3 still up, and I have lesson 4 now. Now lesson 4, if you finished lesson 3, go ahead and move on to lesson 4. And the introduction is how and why Europeans came to the New World. I'm going to click my main idea button, And then this is an independent activity. Won't need a lot of help with from your families, your moms or dads or anybody, because you can listen to it here by pushing play or read it yourself. And then at the bottom of each section are the questions. So I want you to answer those and then hit the next section. I've been grading everybody's papers or sections that have been coming in, and they've been looking really good. So I appreciate that. So that is social studies, unit chapter 4. So I wanted to do a quick review and reminder about our Zoom meetings. We have one on Monday at 10:30 to about 11. That's just our weekly check-in. Wednesday is our math check-in. I can go over any assignments, questions about lessons, things like that. Thursday is our pop-in, so from 9 until about 10 or 10:30, you can just come in and hang out. And Mrs. Sampson also has a reading Zoom at 10:30 on Thursdays as well. No girls showed up for the last week's Zoom, so for Mrs. Sampson. So that's your challenge, girls. Get into Mrs. Sampson's Zoom meeting. All right. And last thing is I wanted to start a virtual scavenger hunt in our neighborhood. So I'm going to create an album in our Schoology, and I'm going to post pictures of just things in our neighborhood that you can go find. I'll put up some clues about where they might be, and then what you can do is take a picture with your family, either of just the thing that it is or with your family included in the picture. It's up to you. Here's our first example. Now, you might know where this is, and if you do, good on you. So things like that I'm going to be posting, and we're just having fun with it, just to kind of see our neighborhood and get to know it a little bit, maybe go some places that you haven't been before. So be on the lookout for that. All right, and with that, I hope you have a great week. Again, I'm so proud of you, and you're doing wonderful in all of your schoolwork, and I appreciate the effort you're putting in. And if you need anything, please let me know. And I hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you on our Zoom meetings.